Hey everybody, my name is Davius Beck. I'm here with Sweetwater's Worship Sound Pro here at the Novation booth at NAMM 2015. And I'd like to talk to you about our brand new product, the Launchpad Pro. For previous Launchpad users, there's some immediate new features that will be really helpful. One of them is the fact that we have true RGB color for the pads, so it makes it very easy to assign colors to your clips in Ableton Live and have those colors show up within the Launchpad Pro. If you're organizing certain songs or selections by scenes, you can color code an entire scene to be a certain color and identify whatever song you want to play by color, visually. So it's really, really helpful for being organized. Some other things that are very helpful, for the first time ever, we have external MIDI in and MIDI out directly from the Launchpad Pro. So if you want to control any sort of external synths, keyboards, pianos, things like that, you can do so directly from here without even using a computer. Very useful. Some other features that might be of use. There's no longer a dedicated mixer button. Now you have a dedicated button for volume, for panning, and for your synths. And as you notice, I hold the button down, I let go, it's a momentary toggle. If I touch it, it stays on. So it's very easy to get into and out of different modes while still maintaining control of your session. Down here, I also want to point out we have a stop clip button, your mute solo button. These only take up the bottom row here. So you can still freely launch clips while you're able to solo and mute different things. If I hit record arm, and I arm a drum rack track here, if I go into my note mode, I'll be able to see all the sounds in my drum rack. If you have 64 sounds in your drum rack, you'll see all 64 populating every single pad here. If you have more than 64 sounds, you can scroll through your drum rack, just like this. So you can access all your sounds very easily. Over here, if you plan on recording or adding things to what you're playing, you have a click to enable your metronome. You have a record button that will create a clip and then let you record right into it. And then you have a quantize button to correct the timing of your notes immediately. Holding shift enables a record quantize function, okay? So you can quantize as you're recording. You can also double the length of your clips. And if you want to, you can delete certain notes from your clip by holding delete and choosing the appropriate note. So it's very easy to create on the fly directly from the Launchpad Pro. Now, if I arm a track that has an instrument, for instance, this one has a synth, and let me just stop that. There we go. If I go into my note mode, now we have a chromatic note mode. The way this works is that by default, your purple note is the root note of your root note, which is C right now. And the blue keys are going to be the ones that are the white keys on your keyboard. The black ones are the black keys on the keyboard. Now, if you don't want the root note to be C, you can use these arrow keys to shift it by semitones. So now my root key is D. The yellow key lets me know what my root note is. All right. Now going back into the session view here, one of my favorite features is the fact that this is velocity sensitive. It also has polyphonic aftertouch. But the velocity sensitivity is not just for your notes. All the fader behavior is velocity sensitive. So for instance, let me just prop this up. If I was to go into my volume here, the harder I touch, it'll just jump. If I lightly tap like that, it'll slowly fade in. So you can do a very graceful volume fade while still being able to mute things immediately from the volume page. So it's a very cool feature there. Let's go ahead and put this down. There's also a device page. So really quickly, let me go ahead and just get some music going so you can see what this does. I'll play some drums. All right. I have a track here. All my audio is going through this track. If I have my device button, I can control any effects that are on this particular track. Okay. So to finish, I'll go to my volume page and I'll just fade everything out. And there you have it, okay? So a basic overview of the Launchpad Pro. It's a huge improvement over the previous Launchpad. And more importantly, it allows people that aren't necessarily making music just with a computer to control external MIDI instruments, different devices. There's a lot more freedom, and it opens up what's possible with the Launchpad to a whole new audience. So hopefully you've learned something that'll be useful to you, and I appreciate your time. My name's Davius Beck. For more information, please check out Sweetwater.com, and hopefully you'll look at this and pick one up for yourself. So it'll be shipping in June. When it comes out, it'll be $2.99, so please look out for it. Thanks a lot.